Hello and welcome to my first game in my One series. Let's play nice and simple. For nice and simple, maybe we start off with an orthodox. I don't think there is anything more nice, anything nicer, and no orthodox. Immediately, no orthodox. Maybe he'll Hane. I pull back. He'll take the corner. I will cut. He'll extend. I'll extend. He'll come in. I will extend. He'll make a base, and I make some sort of a small double wing. Nothing of that will ever happen in this game, since he gives me my third corner. He will extend. I will take the corner, and I think I want to face my own stone. So he will not have an approach on my stone right now. So this game, also this is kind of narrow, isn't it? I'm feeling territorial again. But here I guess he will play Q4, yes. And extend, but I have no extension. Interesting. So I have an easy approach at d5 or c5. I like d5 more, since it focuses more on the bottom, or I can just split the bottom. I will get approached, extend, he encloses, I don't like his enclosure, so I play d5. And this stone really should be at c9. Pincer. Okay, I want B to be outside, so I'll attach on the outside. If I just go and live in the corner and give him a wall in Sente and he extends, then I have huge troubles to he just takes the left and gives me an extension on the bottom. I'll take my extension. This is by no means Sente, so I want to take a large point. So all his territory right now is some 3rd to 4th line on the left, plus whatever he can get on the bottom. I'm trying to build the right side. He surely will invade at some point. But I still be able to get at least 20 points, I guess, out of it. Interesting. You will get attacked. This is an obvious overextension, and it is not even centi. But let's not be greedy. Let's just take the corner, or kinda. And if he does this, he will have a weak group. Now this little overextension is getting in trouble a little bit. I wanted to say he will poke at my weakness, which he immediately does. So I'm kinda poking at his weakness. Or at least securing my corner a little bit. Securing the corner is nice. And he wants to steal away my corner by playing R. Exactly, by playing this move. But that's fine. I will let him connect and go after his little stones on the top. He might invade now, since his top group is all right. And if I don't let him live, then maybe my group will get under attack. We don't do any of that. And I'll disconnect him. Those Ataris go nowhere. Though this little wait a second. Atari extend, Atari connect, dead, right? So I cannot do something like this move. Need to do something along those lines. Or protect. I protect, he Atari's down. Well, Atari down doesn't work, right? So I will just go ahead and protect. And I'll protect this way. Click. There appears to be some sort of lag. I'm clicking H13 now. Clicking it. Sorry guys, there appears to be a problem. No. I've got a message. Game adjourned on disconnection. That was... I was disconnected for some reason. Reload. Sorry for the disconnection. And here I will need to answer since his Atari and connect. Here we have some little fighting, but as long as this letter goes nowhere, I think I'm fine. And we go to Co. Or what is this? Here we go to Co. And I'll take a shot at killing his corner group now. An ugly shape, but necessary. Also, let's take our center here first. He will live. I will make sure that my cut here is not vital. And I'll get something on the right while attacking his weak group. That cut is not that crucial, I guess. So, come on, let's fight. He does some driving Tsuji now. And I got some center influence. Didn't I? My right side is destroyed though. Completely. So let's be alive here. This I'll just capture. So I'm completely fine, have influence in the center. Not much territory though. Need to see how I can pull something off here in the center. So let's start by probing if I can invade. And he says, no invasions for me. I look for Aji. And this is a beautiful start of a base. Poking around. Getting out. Now with all of my center influence, I guess it will not be a problem, since this attachment is good. Now what is this? I do not know. He connects, I Atari? No. He extends, I connect? No. He harness. I connect, I attach, he cuts. I connect. and we have some fighting in the center. Or none of that. First I'll make sure that I'm out. And now I can peep and jump. So successful invasion into the right side. And with my center influence there is a lot of space to go to. Some endgame. Since we're kinda done fighting. Also, I'm aiming at taking away more endgame and maybe cutting later. That move is interesting though. So I Atari and I'm out. Peep. So we need to count. White on the top, 5 points. White on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 points. On the left I mean. White on the bottom, there is still endgame. Also there is still endgame. My group I'm not worried about, so let's take the endgame and be fine with it. He'll take this one. He wants to build this bottom center. I'll say it's fine. He can have that. I will poke around and it will be enough. Poking. And poking. So here is some more endgame. I guess this one as well. And then I take this move. So I got all the endgame. Yay for me. What I need to be aware of is that my group, if he gets more stones around Tengen, could be severely damaged. So I need to connect that up before bad things start happening. And here's a large one at S10. I guess he's counting, since here is no cut, at least none that I can see. All of my groups are fine. So this officially interesting. If I play R8, he pushes up. I connect. He cuts. Ah, well, I get this one in Senti, so let's sacrifice a few stones for the greater good. Also, if he wants to capture my stones, then I will just make some noise in his area, so that will be enough compensation. Does he want to capture the 3 stones for 6 points? What does he want to do? I have no idea. This is some weird endgame. I can capture the 2 stones. I have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So he cuts off my 1 stone. No, he doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have no idea what his invasion has brought him, but despair and Gote and I take my endgame, securing some extra, maybe 4 points. He should have played it in the first place, then his move would have been, you know, good. My 3 stones are connected up easily. Let's make sure that is true. Now, is it Sente? I do nothing. He connects. I do nothing, he throws in. I capture. He connects. Or he throws in here. I think it's Gote. He connects if he just plays this one, or even if he has both of those moves. Then his Hane is not Atari, since R13. So it is not a shortage of liberties. That is why I'll go ahead and poke a little bit. Just for the sake of poking. Poke a little bit more. He throws in alright, and here he throws in as well. But as soon as P12 falls, I will connect at T12. So those are my points. Since I have captured 2 stones here, then you can forget those 2 moves. And since there is this R13 liberty, I am completely fine. I mean, he gets R13 in Sente, but never mind. We get this, maybe, nope, maybe maybe this one. So here could be points. This is nice endgame for him, so let's take his endgame away. That looks interesting. Let's see. I play this one. He cuts. No, he doesn't. He Antares. I capture. He cuts. No, he doesn't. Since I have this lovely K if he plays K4, then I have to protect. That is correct. I will just connect. Will I? Yes, I will. There is no Atari. There is no Atari this way. Oh, did I die? I did die. Oh well. Thank you for the game, I guess. If I capture, he throws in and I'm dead. If I capture, he captures. That is funny. I did not read that I was dead here. Was that it? I guess so, huh? So let's resign. That was my first game of my one-down series. Maybe I lose all of them because I'm not as strong as a one-down. Let's say thank you. And that is how you die. Let's come back to that later. So we have this opening, and his move should really be at c9 because it gets a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a pre-pincer on any approach to his cornerstone. Now, as you can see, there is even not a 2-space extension here. His move is not a pincer, so inferior. Here we play this Joseki, and I have basically two choices. I could play this one, and we will have something like this opening, where I get something on the bottom. Basically, this was exactly the game with his choice. Here, if you want something on the bottom, we have this. So he gets a nice bottom. Or he can make something on the left, which he did by pincering. Now going into the corner, maybe it still is okay, but this bottom hard to invade. I mean, I have to invade. There is a forcing move. So maybe this is still okay. And if we have the usual Joseki, then it looks like this. He still gets something on the bottom. There is still an invasion point. At least he takes Gote and gives me a big move. So many things possible as long as black gets the next move here. That's why usually we see this extension, ignoring the cut, since if black cuts, then white simply sacrifices, and I mean, the two stones did not matter at all, and the corner is big. We see this move, I approach, we see the attachment, and he takes territory. I'll take my extension on the bottom, and since there is still some Agi on the left, I'm very fine with this result, since it's even Sente, and I can have a big move. Here we usually see just this one. Why not this one? White gets a nice stable group, black still has an invasion point at R12. So maybe black will go ahead and look at some center now. Maybe black will go ahead and look at it this way, eliminating some Agi on the right side. I guess white was thinking no nice and simple anymore. And we had this. Maybe I should have just continued jumping. And we would have something along those lines. Black has a weakish group, but a lot of points on the right. Maybe could even increase the corner. And either sacrifice the group or see how to handle it. I have chosen to do almost the same. Expected this move though, and then I can peep and surround, so this would have been a bad move. So he separates this way. So no, I did not expect this. I do not expect bad moves from down level players. Jumped out. Maybe I should first see whether if he continues I can just capture his stone. Or if he jumps out, then I have my shape weakness fixed. And a weak group between two weak groups is a strong one, as the proverb goes. I jumped out first, he immediately pokes at my weakness. Nice move. He sees for some eyes or corner invasion. Maybe this corner invasion is too much though. Seems like he's getting greedy. If he plays anything else, like even this simple move, I most definitely will not go back and fix the corner. That is why the corner will be available for a longer time. So you can play this one, or you can fix those left stones, but invading the corner in Gote, I don't like it. Especially if this move would have worked better, then yeah, definitely too small the corner invasion. What about the attachment? He harnesses and gets out. He harnesses and connects and has a weakish group, but it's almost safe, so the attachment doesn't work. But I was reading that this works. But it didn't. So what about if I fix, then he will Atari. If I connect, he will connect. So we will need to go to Ko here. If I play this one now, then what? It almost looks like... No, not this way. Need to play here. Maybe black is ahead, but it's a complicated fight, so... a complicated sequence, I mean, it's not really a fight. I'll play this one, and we have the potential Ko, and we actually have a Ko. And here I think, yeah, let's let him live. But what if I would have said no? Captures. I need to... Atari, I guess. He captures, I capture. He needs to disconnect. But then he's surely dead, isn't he? Yeah, still the same, kinda the same sequence. But I thought let's play a peaceful game and just let everything live to attack some more in the right group. And here my plan was to make a big right side. So how about this move? White will fix, but white still has a weak group, and black has a potential to grow a huge right side, so I guess this would have been better than taking the center. I suddenly decided, yay, let's capture 2 stones and make center influence to invade. Maybe it was an okay plan as well. Makes a nice driving Tsuji. I connect, well, not connect, but kinda make sure that I'm alive. Here is no throw-in, since not a Ko. So I just make 2 eyes. This is completely well, not completely goatee, but it allows me this. This is Ajikeshi, that is a proper term. Allows me to capture the stones in the center. And we have our invasion. This, I don't know what this is. Was game losing at the end. Since my group was killed for some weird reason. And here I think I can start the endgame since there is no fighting anymore. He says still more fighting. I say no fighting. It says yes fighting and tries to build something in the bottom right. I take my endgame, still building. My move was worth at least 8 points. And his move was 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, those 4 maybe are now whites. So little, too small. I continue poking and continue poking. And go for my connection. Here I realize if I play a big move, then I might be just dead. Since his last move was threatening my left group. So I extend up. He plays this weird move, which was bad. Since his group dies in goatee and I get to connect up, so basically has given me points and in goatee. So a really huge mistake. Here's my reading, which is accurate for once. And here is my misreading, which is bad. So what do we do here? Descend doesn't work since, or does it? No, it doesn't. Atari is Sente. So interesting. I still was thinking that this goes nowhere. Obviously I can't connect here now, since then my group just dies, so I will need to capture. That is for sure. And here... wait a second, was this a game? This wasn't a game. This was here. There is death in the honey, they say. So if I play this now, we get this sequence and I'm alive, right? So this is not a good sequence. So just dropping down and being alive is enough. Is it? Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Around 40 points. White has around 30 at most. So black should be slightly ahead, but I'm not sure. My quick counting maybe is not that accurate. But I misread and say this one works. So he plays this here, and now it's Ko. And it's no Ko, I'm just dead. So I should have gone for Ko. But where are my threats? This one, sure, this will be answered. But this one is big, and I have no more co-threats. And white has a few here and here, so white has enough co-threats to win this easily. Yeah, thank you for the game, and see you next time.